Okay guys, hello to this episode, and yeah, in the last episode I said that we'll do the viewport colors and I changed my mind. We'll not do them. I just want to focus on purely on the sculpt, so we'll not do the rendering, but if you want me to do, I'll try, but I'm not good at it. But first let's finish our character. I think we'll post him, but today I just want to make the folds on the t-shirt. So the first thing you will have to do is to search on Google folds on t-shirt, on shirt basically. And this will be your reference, and just try to follow them. So first thing I will do is I will click file, I will click save as, and I will save it as a copy, so we will not like do some bad things, so we'll have a copy. So I'll call it Pinterest guy rigging, because we will do a rigging. Maybe posing will be a better word. Okay, posing, and just click save as. Okay, that should be fine. And now we can work on this and we can do everything that we want. So first thing I want to do is defaults on the t-shirt. So let's select the t-shirt. Let's go to the modifiers, and we have to apply a few things. So we want to apply the mirror, the subdivision surface, and solidify we'll leave it for now because we will do some sculpts and we don't want to change the width of the sculpt. So let's also click Ctrl A to apply scale, and now we can go to sculpting. So let's go to the sculpting here panel, and one more thing I want to do is to change the viewport shading. So I have a matte cap material. I want to have the shadows. It will help me out a bit, and also the cavity. And the cavity, change it to world, and it will basically add this fake ambient occlusion. So as you can see here, it helps us to understand the shapes better. So it should be fine. So now let's sculpt some folds on the t-shirt. So let's zoom on the t-shirt, and first thing I want to do is to do a fold with the crease brush. So I have a crease brush, and now let's do some creases. So there's a lot of creases that is around the arms here, because this is the place where it folds. So I'll just do one fold that will go down the chest, and make sure to have symmetry on. So let's undo it. And be careful to not make your character go through here, as you can see here. So just try to avoid it. So just use the crease brush here, like this. And if you want to do the reverse creases, so you want to do the folds, just hold the control, or you can use the draw brush, which I will do later. And just try to look at the picture on the internet to see how the shirts folds basically. And I will fix this later. I will put our character. I will make our character smaller, so I will just make a few creases here, like this. Let's see. Okay, something like this should be fine. Let's add some creases on the arms here. Yeah, and watch out for this arm, not make it go through. And I want to do some reverse fold, so hold the control to make it stick out a bit, as you can see here. Yeah, it looks already good. We can add some more here. I'll add the reverse fold here with the holding control like this. Yeah, I want this bottom part to be wider a bit, like this. I'll add a cut above it. Yeah, something like this should be fine. It already looks good. From the sides especially, it looks better from the sides. And now we can use the sculpt draw brush to draw the more visible folds. Like this. And here we can use the inverse sculpt draw brush to make the indents. Give me guys a second, I will have to put my references into the right places. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. So here there should be a crease as on the reference. Like this. I can smooth out this part a bit. It will not be that sharp. And here I just want to make it go a bit wider. Like there's a crease here. And above it I just delete the geometry. Yeah, this part doesn't look so good, so we have to change it. And here we'll add some few bolts, which indicates that the shirt is tight to the body. And I will just disable the symmetry to add some the opposite of symmetry. So I don't know. Asymmetry, yeah. Asymmetry. Okay. Okay, I'll use the crease brush again to crease a few things. And I'll just smooth out parts that I want to be smoothing out. Here I just want to enable the symmetry again and cut this a bit more. So it will be more folded. Like this. Also, I'll cut it here a bit. And I will make it more round by using the grab brush. Yeah, something like this should be fine. Let's see the front. It looks good. I'll drag it down a bit, maybe. And this part I want to drag it down also. And I have to change the body, so let's go to the body. So I'll go to object mode, select the body, go to sculpt mode, and move it out also. Like this. Yeah, something like this should be fine. Let's go back to the t-shirt. And let's see from the side. I will move this part more to the closer to the body, so it will stick more to the body. And let's use again the sculpt draw brush to indicate the folds. And let's disable the symmetry. Let's add some folds here. And also here on this side. And they don't have to be really good, they just have to be there, so it doesn't look weird. I'll move this part a bit down, so we'll have to change the body again. So let's go to the body. Let's enable the symmetry. Move it down like this. Yeah, and let's go to the t-shirt. And now let's draw a cut here, so it will be visible that here there's a separation between the main shirt and the arms. Yeah, something like this is okay. Or I think I will just undo it and I will make it go more up like this. Yeah, something like this, and I will just move out this sharp hand here. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Let's move it closer to the body like this. Let's go to the body. So there's a lot of adjusting things here. And I will just hide this part, the armpit part. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, let's go back to the shirt. Let's pull out the chest a bit. And let's make the chest more visible. And I will just move out this part a bit. Let's use the sculpt draw again. Disable symmetry. Some creases. And I think we don't have that much geometry, so we can go back to the object mode, click Ctrl 1 to subdivide our shirt again. And now we can apply the, let's go up, let's put our subdivision to be above solidify and let's apply it. And now we can go back to sculpting. So thanks to it we have more geometry, we can have more folds. Like this. So the way I do it is I just I use sculpt draw to draw a fault here, and I just use the inverse sculpt draw to make it more visible from the top and bottom. And then I smooth it out. Okay, it's fine. Let's go to the back. It's not perfect. It's not the way I thought it would turn out, but it's okay. It's nice. Some imperfections here. Like this. Okay. Okay, let's go to the back and let's do the same. I'll just quickly do it because back is not visible, so it's not that important. Okay, something like this. Should be fine. Let's move this part a bit closer to the body, like this. Let's move it out. Okay. And we have our shirt faults done, I think. There's not much to do it, like there's not much things to do. Let's maybe fix this part a bit, so let's enable, I will make it more rectangular. Like this. And I'll add faults here because I forgot about it. So yeah, something like this should be fine already. Like let's use the crease brush. Yeah, something like this is fine. And now let's save our character. Save. And let's check the time. It's 20 minutes. Okay, so in the next part I think we'll do a rigging, guys, basically. So thank you guys for watching. We are almost done with the character, and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.